Now rocking with the best. Now rocking with the best. Make sure y'all come on in here and enjoy this discussion. It's a lot to unpack here, and I like the insight and the chemistry I get from Mickey Factz. Make sure y'all tuning into the Dribble Man by the Real Gully TV, hip hop, sports, and fashion. Mickey.
What's up, man?
Oh man, I gotta. This is a lot to unpack, man. This is spun out of control. I want to say off the top, from top to bottom, just following this shit from the time that it started with DNA and Jae Millz and Goods. Anything after that, it seems to be that there's a lot of wreck chasing. In my personal opinion, the battle rap culture on stage is not what it once was. I remember when Smack was dropping the videos directly to YouTube before the caffeine app and all of that. I think they used to get posted on like Wednesdays. I remember how much anticipation used to be surrounding those Wednesday uploads. Like everything would stop.
Right.
It was like a real live soap opera. Everybody was tuning in. Everybody had their main characters that they followed and they liked. And after that, so many other battle rap platforms, UW, RBE, just so many battle rap platforms started to sprout, and it seems that it became hard to keep track of.
Right.
Just overexposure is never any good, but now in this day and age, everybody seems to want to have a presence on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And no matter what a person's business is, people choose to use conflict. You see the jewelers. The jewelers was just fighting the other day. They spitting on each other and shit.
That's a fact.
The YouTubers, the YouTube personalities. You seen me at odds with Hassan. I've had conflicts recently, and you just seen Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniels. So everybody seems to think that conflict is the way to a bag or success on YouTube. Getting back to the battle rap culture, a few weeks ago, it's probably been a little bit over a month. Let's say it was last year, 2025. I
Right.
watched with my own eyes. I watched with my own eyes, void of any malice, Jae Millz pursue Goods to interview him for a platform that he was building, the same platform that he's on right now that's blistering hot. He tried to interview him for that platform, and Goods, he wasn't such a nice guy, and it ended up being some conflict. So they went at it for a couple of weeks. I watched Jae Millz' platform go from 3,000 subscribers to about 25,000 right now.
Yeah.
And he's been working his ass off, and I feel that he's injected new energy into the battle rap culture. He took the stage. He took the stage. He did. Shout out to him and Ron Browse. And I'm watching as this is going on, and they were such a big deal. They were such a high profile topic online that I knew that other battle rappers would have loved to have been involved in that.
Right.
In some capacity, whether they were covering it or actually in the engagement in the battle. So Jae Millz has continued to. I appreciate it. I believe a lot of people online appreciate what he's doing. He's taken the battle rap culture from the stage where people were battling mano a mano to battle rap diss tracks, which is something new. He's not the first to do it in battle rap, but
Right.
he's cooking right now. He's sizzling. And is it safe to say that his popularity, his motion, has attracted some resentment from the rest of the battle rap culture?
I mean, the battle rap culture right now, I think the smart ones should be looking at this like Jae Millz just said he doesn't need to take a battle because that's what he would be getting if he took a battle.
Rephrase that. What did he mean by that?
So in battle rap, like the battlers don't have YouTube channels because
Okay.
they rely on the first half deposit for the battle from Smack, ARP, and other leagues. So let's say me and you are battles. Me and you are battlers,
Right.
and let's say your price is $10,000, and my price is $10,000. Smack would send us $5,000 just to start writing, and then when we battle, we both get our $5,000. Now
Okay.
imagine that's happening every month or every other month, but Smack is getting the money from YouTube and the app. So,
Okay.
so the battlers never really started to grow their own channel. They were just living off Smack.
I get it.
So now Jae Millz, he's like, yo, I don't need to. And the battlers are like, you need to battle us because you good here, but you need to battle us. And he's like, I don't need to battle y'all. I'm making what y'all making for a battle in a month
On
on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm praying that these guys are starting to reignite their YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with my distributor yesterday, and he didn't know anything that was going on my channel. I was stuck at like 16,000 subscribers for like years. And then over the past like 2 months, I've just been going on YouTube live every night. And I haven't been able to see my super chats. So that's another conversation. So I was like, can you go on the back end and look at what's going on? And he looked, he was like, Mickey, you're up 950%. He said, you made more money in November than you did all 2025. He said, what are you doing? He was like, yo, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, I didn't know YouTube was paying like that. But now I'm on YouTube every single day. Yo, chill, Gully. Chill, Gully. Don't stun on me, man. Don't stun on me. Don't stun.
Okay, so the battle rappers are starting to understand independence, basically. Jae Millz has set an example
Yes.
where battle rappers are understanding independence.
Yes.
So this is a good thing. So how did he start to become the target of so much acrimony? And it seems that there's been someone is trying to draw a geographical line.
Well,
Explain.
I think okay. So I think what happened was I think that he, first of all, shout out to Millz. Shout out to Millz. He got it going crazy. But I think what happened was he said, yo, I'll kill any of you battle rappers. I'm not with no smoke. I'm not gonna shoot first. But if y'all got a problem, come set it off. Come set it off with me. You know what I'm saying? And the battlers took offense to that. And now they just, you know, he's responding to everybody. He hasn't shot first at anybody. He's just responded.
He's kicking ass. I have no dog in the fight. Me being a media platform, I've had interactions with most of y'all. Aye Verb, yourself, Sirius Jones. I'm a media outlet. But me sitting back and watching how Jae Millz was treated and how he responded, it should be studied. I thought it was very surgical. He's kicking ass. Everybody likes the underdog, and I just can't get off the fact that he started out the underdog. He started out without the following. I believe that it seems to have come out through people's verbiage that people might have been, I don't know, jealous that he ended up at Young Money, because when people battle him, they talk about the Young Money situation a lot of times. And they basically have said that while you were away from this, we built this shit. And it could be some truth to that. But I feel that the way that he's responded has been incredible. I feel that he's undefeated right now. I haven't seen nobody checking right now.
I agree. And you know, I don't think that the battlers are jealous that he was with Young Money. I think battle rappers they take pride in what it is that they have, and they can't necessarily just make a phone call and get on a show. But Jae Millz, myself, King Los, Cassidy, we can make a phone call and do a battle.
Yeah.
So they look at it as, if you're so successful, why are you here? And it's almost like they're dissing what they do. Like, it's like, why are you guys dissing what you guys do? Like, if you're so lit, why are you coming back here? What? Like, what does that actually mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I've only taken 4 battles, right? I don't know what happened right there.
Go ahead.
Each time that person called me out, I didn't just randomly pick up a phone and say I want to battle Daylight. Daylight called me and begged me. DNA called me out. Danger Zone on a Facebook post said I want to battle Mickey. Aye Verb called me and was like, let's do this battle. And I never called anybody to set this stuff up. So I think they be insulting themselves by saying, why are you guys, if you guys are so lit in the industry, why are you coming here? And it's like, I did 4 battles in 13 years. Does it look like I'm doing bad?
Yeah,
Battle
it
rap
doesn't
didn't
at all.
battle rap didn't get me that Mercedes that's charging. That's a $80,000, $90,000 car. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap didn't do that for me.
Right.
Respectfully. And I respect all battlers, but battle rap didn't do that for me.
Boy, oh boy, it seems that another thing that I noticed, it seems that Jae Millz has some motion that he created for himself.
Yes.
You have the Pendulum Inc.
Yes.
I've noticed that you've been doing a lot of dope green screen videos where you critique different topics and shit like that. I say all of this to say that you set forth a way for you to get that Mercedes,
Yes.
right? And everybody don't have that ingenuity, charisma, and I don't know, work ethic to set their own, to open their own doors.
Right.
Jae Millz is somebody who has, and it seems like the people that you just gave me an explanation on why they've done it, but it seems like a lot of people are just jumping in it to be noticed. That's what
Yeah.
it seemed like. I didn't even know who Top Floor Luke was, and I thought he got off. I thought he got off. Out of all of the people who responded to Jae Millz, I like his the best. The video, I like his the best from top to bottom. But at the end of the day, it was like, who is he and why is he doing this? And then B Magic. I like B Magic as a battle rapper. I reached out to him about the video.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get back to me. I do like I do like B Magic, but Jae Millz demolished B Magic this morning. What I think it came out last night. Jae Millz ran B Magic over. How many bodies do you think have to accumulate before people stand down?
So a guy named Chef Trez just dissed him. And then, you know, I think it's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 more people that's probably gonna step out. But you know, Millz, the thing about Millz is he's writing, recording, mixing, engineering, shooting the video, editing the video, and then posting, making graphics. Like he's a one-stop shop. It's gonna be hard to beat him if you don't
Yeah,
have a cameraman on deck. You don't got your own studio set up. Like I got my own studio set up, and my director, he's like one of my best friends. He
right,
lived 2 minutes away from me. Like when I moved to
right,
Atlanta, he moved to Atlanta right after.
right.
So like I can move. We'll get into my shit later, but
Yeah.
we still talk about Millz. But like he's a one-stop shop, and if you're not a one-stop shop, this is not gonna be favorable for you.
Don't forget his commentary that he does on YouTube.
Oh man, those blogs is tough, man.
Surgical, surgical. I need to ask you. One of his recent joints was, I think it was called Almost Iverson or some shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
and that was code word for AI. And I hear people saying something about AI sample beats. Can you explain to me exactly what that is?
So yeah, so Ron Browse, shout out to Ron Browse, one of the greatest producers New York City has ever seen. He's very underappreciated. He's been using Suno, and he gives the prompts about what the choruses should be. I'm guessing, and then he'll probably remove the audio of the vocals and then create a beat from that, and he'll place it on a beat and add the drums. So instead of Jae Millz doing a typical chorus, Ron Browse is making the chorus through Suno. Suno is an
Is
AI app that
yeah.
creates beats, songs. Like, so Gully, if you wanted to create a song about your chain, right? Like big chains on my neck, you could literally go to Suno and be like, yo, I want to sound like a nigga from Memphis. I want the title to be big chains on my neck. I want 8 bars, and it'll make it. Or you want a beat that sounds like, you know, a Juicy J beat. You can say, can you create a Juicy J beat for me? Make it 3 minutes, 12 seconds, and it'll do it in like 5 minutes.
Is this appreciated? Is this professional? Is this a cheat code? Like, what the fuck is this? Everything you just it, Ron Browse is a decorated producer. That's the Ether boy. He's done. He has incredible resume. But when somebody starts to involve artificial intelligence and apps and shit like that, is that is that like the producer's form of using a ghostwriter or some shit?
Um, so I think that AI, in my opinion, for producers is a little bit different. Um, I remember last year I had a producer who sent me a record, and I thought the record was fire. I was like, yo, this beat is crazy. This sample is wild. He was like, yo, I made a song. He said I made a gospel song, and then I took the gospel song, sped it up, and then chopped it like a beat. And I said, wow. I said, okay, let me test this out. So I sent it to Pete Rock. Shout out to big bro Pete Rock. I talk to Pete Rock every single day. And he said, yo, this is fire. What is this? What's the sample? And I said, yo, it's an AI song that he chopped up. And he said, wow. He said, I dig. He's like, I'm a digger. You know, he's from the late 80s, early 90s. He's like, I dig. I'm a digger. But that's incredible that he created the song he wanted so he could bypass sample clearances and stuff like that to make it happen. So I think from a sample clearance standpoint, Gully, yes, I'm okay with it. I'm a little iffy on the AI singing choruses that Ron Browse does. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. I'm not a fan of all of them. I thought the DNA and Never Been Outside was incredible after like listening to it a whole bunch of times. But I'm somebody from the old era where, you know, we gotta create our own choruses, we gotta create our, own beats. But get it how you live. Because I'm not an editor, but I've been learning how to use AI to edit my breakdowns. And it's saving me time. I can't lie.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm still on the ropes about how I feel about that. Shout out to Ron Browse. How is somebody able to detect if he's using this?
Well, he doesn't have singers because they're singers, right? So you hear the singing, like, "Why you keep running," right? Or like he had like this gospel guy singing, "There's been a murder in Harlem," like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
when you hear stuff like that, that's not a real singer. That's AI.
Oh, that's some sucker shit.
Nah, it's not. It's not sucker shit, man. It's not sucker shit, bro. It's not sucker shit, bro. That's his style. That's his style. I like some of it. Some of it I don't like. Some of it I do like. But like,
Yeah,
that's his style. You know what
that
I'm saying?
sound like in basketball terms. That sound like a deadly six man. Like they bringing somebody off the bench into the game, man, to score some extra points. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. When people were saying AI sample beats, I didn't know how they came to that conclusion. Before we go further, I need you to define Pendulum Inc. and tell me exactly where that title came from.
Okay. Pendulum Inc. came from, so I started it with Chilla Jones. He's a battle rapper. And we have a song called Pendulum that Just Blaze, he sent me a beat. And we had a song called Pendulum going back and forth. So I was like, yo, we should call a joint Pendulum. And when I was registering the company, they told me that you have to pick, like, you can either say it's an LLC or Inc. And I was like, yo, why don't we just call it Pendulum Inc.?
It's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I said, well, let's turn it into a K. And he was
Yeah.
like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's how, and then, it's for the pen. So that's how we came up with it. So Pendulum Inc. is a school for lyricism and hip hop. And rest in peace to Clark Kent. When I showed him what we were doing, he was like, don't call it hip hop and lyricism. He was like, call it lyricism and hip hop, because your focus is lyricism and it's within hip hop. And we teach MCs how to rhyme better, how to flow better. We have mental health classes. We teach them how to create content online. We teach them how to. I bring in business professionals to come into
Right.
the space
Right.
to teach them how to monetize. And then every month I bring in a legendary MC. So we've had everybody from Corey Guns to Method Man, Bun B, Big Daddy Kane. This month we got Cameron pulling up. Next month we got Sayari the Kid. March we got Too Short. April we got Loaded Lux. So like, and they're interacting with my students. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're asking and answering questions, and it's a space where we build in a community of artists to go to that next level.
Okay, incredible. I love what you bring it to the table. Again, I wanted to point out that you created your own lane, and a lot of people who don't have their own lane, like you said, without Smack, a lot of these battle rappers didn't even have a YouTube channel that was functioning.
Right.
I need to know the history on you and Averb. I went and did my research, and I see that this goes back. This
Mhm.
goes back. There's some history to this. There's some layers to it. I didn't even know that y'all battled. I watched it yesterday.
What you thought? Who won?
I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I thought both of y'all got battle rap. In my opinion, has came to the point where sometimes there's no winner. It's
Mm,
about whether or not it was a good performance. Like each battler has to hold up their end of the bargain. You know
right.
what I'm saying? And I'm listening to what y'all said and shit. Um, the fact that it was a quiet room battle, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's minus the fan reactions. I thought that kind of like changed things. Like when
Hmm.
when 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 somebody drop a heavy punchline and you get the Don DeMarco and the fans go crazy,
Hmm.
that enhances the whole experience. So I watched it twice. And I thought both of y'all, I won't get up here and act like Averb don't got skills. He does have
Yes,
skills.
he does. He does. He does.
And it just seemed to be a surgery. I believe you handled him. If you was battling somebody else, your approach would have been different.
Hmm.
I feel that with Averb, you was very, very precise, surgical, and technical. Because I'm listening to a lot of I had to pull this shit back. Like I gotta pull it back. I gotta digest what the fuck he said again. And the same with Verb. So I didn't have no winner. I'm not saying that because I have a relationship with you or you on this platform. I didn't have no winner. And
That's fine.
the fact that it's still going on might be an indication that he feels y'all still got some issues y'all need to deal with, man. What's your history with Averb?
I mean, our first ever interaction was Summer Madness 1 when Charlie Clips bodied him. And me and Fred the Godson, me and Fred the Godson, rest in peace, we did a recap. And we said that he got bodied. And from there, like Verb took a shot at me on a song saying, Mickey Factz drives a Honda, something like that. That's when I had a free car.
Yeah.
Uh, and we've been just back and forth ever since then. Like it's like but it's friendly competition. Like it's friendly competition. He be calling my phone, you know, and I'll be calling his phone. We chop it up. Like we're not the best of friends, but I consider him a peer that I have respect for, right?
Right.
So he called me for the battle. We did the battle. That was like 3 years ago. We got that out the way, and then we just been kind of cool. And then he wanted to shoot at Millz, and he said he was going to shoot at him. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my phone keep doing that. He said he gonna shoot him before the month of December was up, and I was antagonizing him like, "Yo, it's time to rap. It's time to rap. It's time to rap.
Yeah.
It's time to rap." He
Yeah.
got annoyed with me telling him to rap, and I guess his annoyance got to a point where he paid somebody else to diss me.
All right. Number one, the fact that he paid somebody else to go after you, it might look like in his mind, maybe he wasn't prepared to deal with you. I don't know. Like it didn't make any sense for him to send somebody after you. As far as he ended up dropping, came out yesterday. It was no good. It was no good. It was no good. It was no good, man. I listened to it, man. I'm like, man, you had all of that anticipation. You had all of these people waiting on this. It wasn't no good, man. Do you know Verb to be geographical? Because some of the things that he says out of his mouth. And I know Verb's history. I remember when he first appeared with the Lion, he was at the Lions Den. He was trying to Head Ice and good. It was Head Ice, Goods, and Lux. And Verb came with the St. Louis niggas. He had the wavy hair. Said when he pulled the trigger, his hand be stuck in a Crip sign. I remember everything that he said. So let's say that he's probably the pioneer or the catalyst for the St. Louis movement. He refers to himself as the king. We probably can't dispute that. But do
Right.
you know him to be geographical? Because he says it. He says it. So go ahead, elaborate.
Yeah. I mean, he's very proud of where he's from. He's from St. Louis. He reps St. Louis. He reps the Midwest, and he wants to take out New York City. That's been his thing since 2009. You know, he's been saying "fuck New York" on World Star Hip Hop since then.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing that I could really say about that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those scenarios where you know, you got to respect it. He's a hometown hero for his people. Him, Hitman, B Magic, Young Ill. That's their region. That's all that they have. They don't have an industry there. You know, Nelly could have created one. Like he could have, you know, brung, you know, label reps to St. Louis to build an industry there, but it didn't happen. So they had to come to New York or go to Miami or go to LA to essentially, you know, get seen. So there's pride in where he's from, and because we're from New York and we have these opportunities, he sees that as a crutch for them and a heel for us. You know?
Okay. All right. So he sent his everybody that shot at Jay Mills from St. Louis failed. B Magic failed. He beat Magic. He did beat Magic dirty.
I haven't heard it yet.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
react. I'm gonna react tomorrow because I want my track to live for the day. So I'm gonna react
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah, he did beat Magic dirty. He jumped up and down on his body, and he had on a Orlando Magic basketball jersey. I picked up on that. All right. So he sent Tru Foe. I examined Tru Foe from top to bottom. I even looked at y'all live stream. I thought that you was kind of diplomatic in your exchanges with him. I didn't understand how he ended up in a conflict with somebody of your caliber. I didn't. I'm not dissing him. I heard him say a lot that I make excellent songs. I got good music, and he kept, and I'm like, I just didn't hear. I didn't not want. I dug. I kept typing his name in and typing his name in, and I'm listening to him, and I'm like, why would he send him?
He tried to send B Magic. He tried to send B Magic first. And B Magic was like, I'm gonna shoot at you, nigga. How about that?
Yeah, that was my next question. Did B Magic feel that he was trying to play him by sending him as like a doja or a crash dummy and shit? So
Yes.
that's why he
Yes.
turned on him.
Yes, that's why he turned on him. Yes.
All right, St. Louis. I don't know what to say. You got turmoil. You got turmoil in your city. Verb. You have turmoil in your city with B Magic. B Magic got crushed. Verb, your diss that you sent, it didn't even have any visuals. It didn't even have any visuals. You came half cocked, half prepared. It just didn't work. St. Louis is taking L's in regards to this, and I'm not taking any sides, man. I appreciate everything that's going on. I felt that some people was just jumping in and getting their ass tore out the frame. Get their ass tore out the frame. I'm off that part of it. Um, Rosenberg Raw, he went after Aye Verb. You got anything to say about that? I thought Rosenberg got off on Aye Verb.
I Yo, what's up with my? I
Somebody
only
might be
heard first.
texting you or something, but go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I haven't heard Rosenberg's. I'm gonna listen to it tomorrow on live and give a live reaction to it. I only record I listened to was Tru Foe's record.
Yeah.
I was preparing for today because I like my Twitter's going ballistic and my YouTube I'm at like 15,000 views in 2 hours. So I'm just kind of like I'm in the thick of things. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
chopped it up early this morning. So like everybody hitting my phone as you could only imagine. So I haven't listened to anybody's stuff yet.
All right. So yeah, Tru Foe, he's not up to this challenge. Rosenberg, this verb. Tru Foe got to do better. I think I don't. You told me you had a loaded clip for him. You just dropped one. You might not even need them other two shells. I'm keeping it real. Who is Merlot?
Merlot is a young Chicago MC battle rapper. Shout out to Merlot. Shout out to him. He's a young boy. He's a young wild nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with him. He's spicy with the with the talk. You know what I'm saying? He talk like a reckless.
He's
I
froze.
like the yeah. I
Good.
like the fact that we're helping him build his name up. I'm hoping that he takes advantage of it. There's no smoke or nothing like that. I really rock with the young kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully he can look at this and learn from it and become a better MC. But he's just a regular Chicago nigga that I just wanted to send a quick bullet through.
Okay. Um, is it any possibility, discussion, or thought of having an A verb too with the actual audience?
No, I don't want to battle him in person again. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna put hands and feet on him lyrically.
Yeah. So
After I'm done with Tru Foe, because we packing Tru Foe up by
nah, he's
Friday.
done. He's done. He's
He's
not
done.
up. He's not in this class of MCs. I don't know why Averb would send him to get popped like that.
You know,
I don't.
you know.
So what you think? What you think is next? I have to reiterate, Jay Mills is undefeated. Ain't nobody checked Jay Mills since he won on this. He like 10-0. I like at least 8 of them joints. I like a lot of them. I really do. He's kicking ass. He's kicking ass, man. And at this time, I like to ask you, what exactly is your relationship with Jay Mills?
So me and Jay Mills, like, he started off on Mad Ciphers. And I came through when he stopped. When he stopped, that's when I joined it. And as an MC, you know what I'm saying? I saw him on there. I was like, I'm better than this. I can get up there and do this and be just as good as and get just as much love as he's getting. And then he went and got his deal. And then I went up there next. And then, we just kind of was both in the industry at that point. We never really kind of had conversations. We had like little skirmishes here and there. Not I don't want to say skirmishes. Like, we might have like had disagreements here and there. But I never really like we never had like a close conversational relationship until he did what he did with Goods and DNA. And then we saw each other in Harlem for the Cassidy and Easy battle. We were all in the same room, and he was like, "Yo, Mick, man, like, I respect what you do. You respect what I do. Let's do it. Let's do a blog on my channel. Yo, here's my number. Let's just chop it up." He was like, "I love Kelowna Cap." You know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Yo, I love your blogs and your diss tracks. Yo, just keep working." You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing bad to say. So we've been chopping it up ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I spoke to him yesterday because once I got my video, I was like, "Yo, I'm dropping at 10 a.m. When are you dropping?" He was like, "I'm dropping at 1 a.m. tonight." And I said, "Okay, so we're not gonna overlap. You cook, I'm a cook. We'll talk tomorrow." And he was like, "Bet, see you tomorrow, bro." And that was it. Like, that's it.
What do you see after this? You said you got two more joints in the clip. You already shot videos for him.
Yeah, they already shot. Like, Gully, I'm packing him up before Friday. Like, Friday, he's packed up. Friday, he's done. He's done.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move on to Verb after Mills is done with him. Like
Oh, so
like
you hold on, man. You gonna continue to deal with Tru Foe? You got why? He
Well,
did.
well, one,
He, he,
one.
he didn't
uh,
survive round one.
Yo, listen. He got paid, bro. He got paid to. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
the fact he got paid, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, because he got paid, I'm like, nah. We gotta put hands and feet on niggas. So I gotta teach him a lesson. So like, we recorded 3 songs. We shot 3 videos.
right.
The 3 videos are well, one is out. The other 2 are already uploaded. All I gotta do is press a button. We shot the videos yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
My director is a monster.
So what you was just running through outfits? You just running through wardrobe and shit.
Yes, bro.
The one that you just dropped with Tru Foe. You know how I am about the fashion shit. What kind of jacket was that you had on?
Oh, that was Hamid Hollowman from Philly. Yo, he's a beast. He makes his clothes from scratch. So he
Yeah.
made that jacket for me from scratch.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he makes all my like my pendulum stuff. So he made this this rugby for me,
That's crazy.
right? He made this mechanic one piece for me.
Yeah. I need his information, yo. I need
I
his
got you.
information. Yeah.
He's in Philly, and he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. Shout out to him, Hamido Holloman. And he came to Atlanta on the 2nd of January. We met up on the 2nd of January. And I was like, yo, what's up, man? Like, you know what you need to do, bro? You need to create a monthly subscription for people to buy your clothes. $50, $100, $250, 500, 1,000, and then you just ship. It's like Netflix. People pay you every month, and then you ship the clothes out.
Yeah.
And I would subscribe. I love this man's clothes. He makes jeans, he makes scarves, he makes hats, he makes shirts. As you see, like yo, he's dead nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I support him. Shout out to Hamid Hollow, man.
That was one of the first things I noticed before I even when the video came through the timeline. I immediately went to the oranges. You had orange sneakers on, and I'm like, damn, he chose violence. He got fresh on this nigga. He got fresh on this nigga. Ah man, what do you think is next for the battle rap culture, man? Because the battles is just they just not what they used to be. The anticipation, everybody's battled each other. Every now and then, a new nigga might come in and generate some type of excitement. But do you think, for the time being, that this new format, the disc records, will be?
It's a hot topic. I'm surprised that Smack and Beasley are not like jumping on this. Like I'm really shocked. I'm probably gonna call Beasley after we get off the phone and see what he thinks about not only my track but what's happening. 'Cause I think battling on beats for smacking them, they might have to do that. I think that something needs to change, a
Or
shift.
take that to the stage sometime?
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have to be all the time, but sometimes, you
That'll
know.
be like the Freestyle Friday format, somewhat.
Yeah, but I think it should happen at some point. Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like it just feels like wash, rinse, and repeat. And I love Smack and I love everybody that's in the battle community, but this is the energy right now. And a lot of people are making a lot of money on YouTube. 7 diss tracks dropped, bro, yesterday. So the bloggers they just and my
Money on the
analytics.
flow. It's
Oh my,
money on
it's
the flow.
money on the flow, bro. They gonna love me because I'm dropping 3 this week.
Yeah,
They gonna love me. So salute to Smack and Beasley. I hope that they seeing what's going on and make some adjustments to change the format up a little bit.
yeah. Shout out to everybody that's trying to find their way on YouTube. I respect it. I don't respect the wreck chase, and I feel some people just jumped in and they weren't really qualified. Like, niggas want attention, and I said that at the beginning of this live stream, that people feel that conflict is the only way to get noticed on YouTube and social media.
Right.
Talent works. Talent works too. You know what I'm saying? Putting out some dope shit, that works too. It might not be as accelerated as the conflict. Everybody's looking for the conflict shit, but talent works and putting out some dope shit. That's still that method. It still works. But
Thank you, brother.
go ahead and do what you do with Tru Foe, man. We've all after your first joint. It don't take long to judge what's going on. Tru Foe put out a joint. He had a I think it was kind of like an artificial intelligence music video with a Mickey Mouse. They not even putting money into their shit, man. Like he should have used some of that money that he got contracted with and put it into the actual video. But Tru Foe, that ain't no good. B Magic got jumped on. He did B Magic dirty. Out of all of these joints, I like yours too. And I'm being impartial. He wiped his feet on B Magic, yo. I don't think there's no coming back from that. He was saying some real slick shit. The beat was dope. Shout out to Mills and Ron Browse.
Yeah.
They doing their thing. I feel that sometimes a man's blessings will come in a variety of packages and shit. And it might not have been meant for Jay Mills to get on with Young Money. That might have just been a door that he had to run through. But now is his time. I look at Max B. Last night, Max B had a performance and he had Little Kim on the stage with him. He's killing it. He's turning into an icon very, very fast after doing like 18 years in prison.
He's doing what Bobby Shmurda should have did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it take talent though. It does. And Bobby didn't have French Montana to come home and collaborate with. That has a lot to do with it. Have you been tuning in to Max B and French? They killing that shit.
Yeah. Shout out to Max. I've been tuned into it. I haven't gotten a chance to link with him yet. We linked up before he went in. We played Connect 4 before he went in, man. Like, that was my guy.
Connect 4.
Shout out to Max. I'm so happy he's free. I'm so happy he's doing well. I'm hoping to catch him on PlayStation at some point. But yeah, that's my guy, man. I'm so proud of him. Shout out to French for holding him down. That's what people need when they come home. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see.
It seemed like the incarceration, I hate that somebody lost their life in that, but that the way that it's unfolded, that might have been a part of Max B's story. Max B's story wasn't going to be punctuated by his music that he was doing with Jim Jones. It seems like God might have had a greater calling for him, and what we seeing right now is him living out that calling. You can make plans, but at the end of the day, God is the best planner and shit. When I seen Max on stage last night with Little Kim, I heard he actually tried to invite Joel Santana.
Yeah.
I'm like, this nigga is getting bigger and bigger and bigger by the day. Like he's turning into Godzilla. But
I think Jewels and Jim is still cool. So it's like, you gotta.
He throwing niggas lifelines, man. Peace offerings. Like you niggas got on stage with 50 Cent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
When they got on stage with 50 Cent, Max, he's extending the olive branch. Like, yo, this is my peace offering. Do you want to come on and get busy?
Right.
Joel seems to be dead. He seems to be dead. That might have been a good look for him, but you got to make the right decisions, void of emotion. I know for a fact Jim Jones is looking at what's going on with Max B and saying to himself, that didn't have to be French Montana. That could have been me. That could have been me because that's what everybody really wanted. You know what I'm saying? Anticipation, just thinking that damn, what if they got together and did music again? But Jim seemed to be the one that was putting up the resistance. And now that you're seeing what Max B is turning into, and it seems that Jim don't really got no allies. Everybody is taking Cam's side.
Yeah.
That Max B might have been his lifeline or something that he could have leaned on, but niggas got to be, moving void of emotion. Yeah. So, Mick, tell these people, man, where your YouTube channel is so they can go check out what you're doing over there. I appreciate your time, man.
Absolutely. No, I appreciate you. And I promised you that I was going to give you the first interview after this first joint dropped. And we're going to have to spin the block at the end of the week, man. Like, we'll spin the block at the end of the week because the last record is the...
You want to get back on here and talk about the carnage?
Yeah, the last record is going to really hurt him. Oh, man. People have no idea. That last one is going to put him deep into the earth.
Yeah.
But yeah, go to my YouTube channel, Mickey Factz, the real, what is it? I don't even know what this thing is called anymore. It's called Mickey Factz. It's just Mickey Factz. You know what I'm saying? MICKEYFACTZ. Be a subscriber. We go live every single night. We rate MCs, cologne or cap, where we spray cologne if the song is good, and we change hats out if it's not good. And a lot of people been getting a lot of love and getting some streams and follows from that. So it's just $25 every night. We get about 20 people pulling up. So yo, let's do it.
Lastly, I want to ask you, what did you think about the finished product that PA Dre did for you on my PILLMATIC 3
Oh,
project?
fire. So fire. And like I said, I'm going to be on every PILLMATIC moving forward. I ain't know what was going on, you know, but I know you put out 3 of them. So, you know, he sent it to me. He was like, yo, Mick, I need to get it done. I was like, yo, I completely forgot. But I loved it. Loved what happened with it. You know, my verse is dope. I'm always here to drop a verse each time. Me and PA Dre actually got a project dropping in the summer. You know what I'm saying? It's called Standing Room at the Blue Note. Fire. It's so fire. It's grown man music, you know, talking about a lot of grown man shit. So be on the lookout for that.
Make sure y'all go to my website, fashionbomb.com, man. Get one of my latest drops. Bout Paper.
Fire.
For those of you who bout paper, if you bout paper, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're doing your thing, man, look like something, man. All the information will be in the description for my channel and for Mickey Factz business ventures and contacts. So, Mick, I really, really appreciate y'all. Follow me on Instagram at @gullytv_. Give me your IG, Mick.
Yo, follow me on Instagram, Mickey.Factz, and also follow us at Pendulum Inc. on Instagram. Go to the site, penduluminc.com. We're starting to open everything up to the public so you can see the celebrity interviews about the craft of lyricism, the business of music, and also the mental health space of it. We're opening up our doors February 1st.
Remember where y'all witnessed this at. I appreciate you. Remember where y'all witnessed this at, the Real Gully TV. You can't get this shit nowhere else. You can't get this shit nowhere else. The Real Gully TV. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you go to the website, man. Get that trifecta, get the PA knits, and keep tuning in, man. I can't be stopped. I'm trying to stress this to you niggas. Peace.